Here's the thing about kitchens. That gorgeous kitchen trend you're eyeing on social media, it might be tomorrow's biggest design regret. They're not just another room to decorate. They're where morning coffees turn into heart-to-hearts, where family recipes come to life, and where the best parties always end up. So what's the secret to creating a kitchen you'll love just as much in 10 years as you do today? Get ready to discover how to create a kitchen that isn't just beautiful today, it's built to stay beautiful for years to come. Let's start with the heart of your kitchen, cabinet choices. You know what's funny? The first thing most people notice in a kitchen isn't actually the expensive appliances or fancy countertops. It's the cabinets. They're like the backbone of your kitchen, setting the tone for everything else, and choosing the right style makes all the difference between a dated look and timeless elegance. Take a look at these cabinets. Notice how one has a decorative curved detail at the top? While it might have looked great when it was first installed, it's the kind of feature that makes the kitchen feel outdated. Now, compare it to this lower cabinet with its simple, clean lines. See the difference? So, here's the golden rule for 2025 and beyond. You want to stick with either shaker-style cabinets or flat-front designs. Let me tell you why. Shaker cabinets have been around for centuries, and they're still going strong. Why? Because their simple, clean lines work with literally any style. Whether you're going modern, traditional, or somewhere in between, shaker cabinets just work. Now, if shaker isn't your thing, flat front cabinets are your other timeless option.
They've got this beautiful European vibe that feels both modern and classic at the same time. Their minimalist design makes them particularly versatile and resistant to changing trends. When considering cabinet modifications, it's worth noting what elements can date a kitchen. Decorative features like cabinet doors with curved or embellished tops can quickly make a kitchen look outdated. The key is to avoid such ornamental details in favor of clean lines and simple geometry. Next thing you need to look up for is wood tones and colors. Remember when everyone was installing those honey oak cabinets? Yeah, those orangey yellow tones aren't doing anyone any favors anymore. But here's the thing. Don't rush to jump on the current trend of super light oak either. Why? Because what's super trendy today might look dated tomorrow. Here's what I'd suggest. Go for a medium tone wood like walnut. It's that perfect in-between shade that never feels dated. It avoids the extremes of super light or really dark woods, which can be more tied to trends. Plus, walnut's warm, natural tones create a cozy yet sophisticated vibe. For colors, neutrals are always a safe bet for a timeless kitchen. Think white, cream, gray, or beige. The trick is choosing the right shade, like a neutral gray that's not too warm or too cool. You could even try light sage green or soft blue for a bit of subtle color while still keeping it versatile. The beauty of neutral cabinets? They give you so much flexibility. If you ever want to update the space, you can easily swap out hardware, lighting, or countertops for a fresh look without redoing the whole kitchen. Next up in our list is the Backsplash. The Backsplash presents an opportunity to add character while maintaining timeless appeal. Subway tile is probably the most classic choice you can make. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't subway tile overdone? Here's the thing. It stood the test of time because it's incredibly versatile. The secret is in how you lay it. You can do traditional brick pattern, stack them vertically, create a herringbone pattern, same tile, completely different looks. When you're working with subway tiles though, don't overlook the grout color. I get it, those high contrast grout lines are all over Pinterest right now. But for a truly timeless look, stick with a grout color that's close to your tile. It gives a smooth, sophisticated finish that won't feel outdated a decade from now. Another great option? Handmade tiles. Their slight variations in texture and color bring warmth and personality without feeling fussy. Just keep the shapes simple, squares or rectangles, and pick colors that tie in with your countertops and the rest of the kitchen. It's all about creating a clean, cohesive look with a little extra charm. Now let's talk about the countertop and how we can balance beauty and longevity. Granite countertops with bold, busy patterns and high contrast were once considered the epitome of luxury. However, trends in countertop design have shifted over the years, and these striking patterns are now less aligned with a timeless aesthetic. Simpler, more understated designs tend to stand the test of time much better. Let me share my designer secret for choosing a timeless countertop. Think subtle, think understated. Whether you're going with granite, marble, or quartz, look for materials with minimal veining and lower contrast. Think white marble with subtle gray veining, or a beige granite with small, consistent particulates rather than bold, sweeping patterns. Natural marble is undeniably beautiful, but keep in mind, it needs a lot of upkeep. If you want the same look without the hassle, quartz is a great, durable alternative. The key is to choose a countertop that complements the kitchen rather than stealing the spotlight. I know there's a huge trend right now for those dramatic, heavily veined marble slabs that run up the backsplash, but here's the question you need to ask yourself. Will you still love that bold statement in 10 years? If the answer is yes, go for it. But if you're aiming for timeless, consider something more subtle. A more understated countertop gives you the freedom to switch up other parts of your kitchen down the line without it feeling mismatched. Done with countertops, we need to talk about lighting, because this is something that can make or break a kitchen's timeless appeal. The secret to timeless kitchen lighting is layers. Yes, layers. It is all about finding the perfect mix of functionality and timeless design. The secret is layering different types of lighting to create both practicality and ambiance. Recessed can lights are a great base for ambient lighting. They're simple, unobtrusive, and never go out of style. Under cabinet lighting pulls double duty by brightening up work surfaces and adding a cozy, welcoming vibe. Pendant lights are where you can have a little fun. Since they're easy to swap out, they're a great way to bring in some personality or experiment with trends without locking yourself into a specific look. Just make sure they complement the overall style and provide good task lighting for areas like the kitchen island or dining table. For a touch of extra ambiance, toe kick lighting is a subtle but impactful detail. It adds depth and creates a polished, sophisticated atmosphere. By combining these different types of lighting, you can strike the perfect balance of functionality and timeless appeal.
Now let's talk about the range hood. A well-designed hood isn't just functional. It can also be a standout feature that ties the kitchen's design together. Whether you go for a custom-built or store-bought option, the hood should complement the overall style while adding a bit of character. Materials like wood, plaster, or metal all work beautifully, as long as they fit the kitchen's aesthetic. For example, a wood hood that matches the cabinet color creates a seamless look, while a metal hood can bring in a touch of industrial sophistication. The goal is to make it a natural focal point that enhances the space without overwhelming it. Another thing, flooring is the foundation of any kitchen, and it needs to balance style with practicality. While running the same flooring throughout the home has become popular, especially with waterproof luxury vinyl plank, traditional kitchen-specific materials often offer more lasting appeal. Natural stone or ceramic tile is a classic choice for kitchen floors. These materials are durable, water-resistant, and timelessly beautiful. To keep the look evergreen, go for neutral colors and natural patterns that won't feel dated over time. Mid-tone shades work especially well since they hide wear and tear better than very light or dark options.
When it comes to appliances, it's all about combining form and function. Stainless steel remains a timeless favorite, blending seamlessly with a variety of design styles. While newer finishes like black stainless or colorful options might feel trendy, traditional stainless tends to hold its appeal longer. Panel-ready appliances are another great option for a timeless look. These allow refrigerators and dishwashers to blend into the cabinetry for a clean, cohesive appearance. If you're after a bit more character, vintage-inspired appliances can add personality while nodding to classic designs that have already proven their staying power. Now, let's talk about something that never goes out of style: functionality. You know that saying, form follows function? Nowhere is that more true than in kitchen design. The traditional kitchen triangle, where your sink, stove, and fridge form a triangle, is still relevant. But it needs to adapt to how you actually use your kitchen. Here's what I've learned. If you have multiple cooks or helpers in the kitchen, you might want to create some breathing room in that triangle. You don't want to be bumping into each other while one person's cooking and another's cleaning up. The key is to maintain easy access between these 3 points, while allowing for multiple people to work comfortably. Think about your own cooking habits. Do you prep everything before starting to cook? Maybe you need a dedicated prep zone near the fridge. Love to bake? Consider creating a baking station with your mixer and ingredients close together. The most timeless kitchen designs are the ones that work perfectly for their users. Now, do you want to know the ultimate test to determine if a kitchen is outdated or timeless? Color schemes. Because this is where a lot of kitchens either succeed or fail in the timeless test. The key to a timeless color palette is choosing neutrals for your main elements, while allowing for personality in your accents. As we move into 2025, some recent kitchen trends are already starting to feel a bit dated. Take the all-white kitchen, for example. While it's bright and clean, it can feel sterile if not done thoughtfully. Instead of going all in on white, try adding some neutral tones or soft pops of color to bring in warmth and character while keeping that airy vibe. Bold pattern tile backsplashes might look amazing at first. Those geometric patterns and high contrast designs have been everywhere, but they're starting to feel very 2020s. Instead, Opt for simpler designs in neutral colors. And then there's open shelving. While a few open shelves can add personality to your kitchen, the trend of replacing all upper cabinets with open shelving is fading fast. Why? Because real life happens. Unless you're incredibly organized and love to dust regularly, open shelving can quickly become more stress than style. Pairing it with plenty of closed storage ensures your kitchen stays both functional and timeless. There's something that never goes out of style: good storage. In fact, I'd argue that smart storage solutions are becoming more important than ever. As we move toward more mindful living, the key is to have a place for everything while maintaining clean lines and easy access. Consider incorporating features like a pantry pullout, deep drawers for pots and pans, and vertical storage for baking sheets and cutting boards. These solutions aren't trendy, they're timeless, because they make your kitchen work better for you.
When it comes to hardware and finishing touches, this is your chance to add some personality while keeping things easy to update. Stick with classic shapes and finishes that complement the rest of the design. Avoid trendy finishes or overly unique shapes that could quickly feel outdated. Simple bar pulls or knobs and timeless finishes like brushed nickel or oil-rubbed bronze have lasting appeal and work with various styles. When you're planning a timeless kitchen, it's also important to think ahead. Consider how the space might need to adapt in the future, like making sure there are enough electrical outlets, planning for tech integration, or leaving room for future appliance upgrades. Thinking ahead like this ensures the kitchen stays practical and appealing for years to come. Look, a timeless kitchen doesn't have to feel impersonal. The trick is adding personal touches through details that can be updated over time. You could display family heirlooms, choose unique lighting fixtures, or pick hardware that reflects your style, but still keeps those classic proportions. It's all about balancing timelessness with personal flair.
They're the kitchens that make you feel at home while making your daily tasks easier. Don't be afraid to take your time planning your kitchen design. Look at lots of inspiration photos, but pay attention to the elements that keep showing up in kitchens from different eras. These are your truly timeless features. And remember, while trends come and go, good design principles never go out of style. Focus on quality materials, thoughtful space planning, and elements that make you happy every time you walk into your kitchen. If you've enjoyed this guide to timeless kitchen design, don't forget to like and subscribe for more design tips and tricks. See you in the next video, and thank you for watching Built by Becker.